Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in for this video. I've been asked a lot lately, ever since I recommended these palettes in my top 10 Wet n Wild products video. I've been asked if I will do a tutorial using one of these Ultimate Expressions palettes. So I chose to do one in Paradise Cove today. As you can see, it's got some purpley tones, some taupes, and things like that. And it turned out to be a really nice natural look. You can achieve it very quickly and easily. So if you want to see how I pulled it together for this look, keep watching. Alright guys, the first thing I did was applied a primer to this eye. I just used my Luscious Shadow Magnet. You can really use anything you want. I just kind of rotate whatever primers I have. And then I'm going to grab my Ultimate Expressions palette in Paradise Cove. You can see this has some nice neutrally shades and sort of some purpley tones as well. So we're just going to dig right in and go for this shade right here in the corner. It sort of has a hint of purple to it, kind of a nice light shimmery shade. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and just apply that all over my lid. You can see the color just shows up instantly even for this really light shade, so they're not super sheer. Okay, so we just got that all over our lid. Then I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk, I think this is called the medium shadow brush. You can see it's just kind of flat like that. And I'm going to dip into this plum shade right up at the top there. And it's sort of matte for the most part, but it may have a little bit of a pearl effect to it, but nothing major. So I've got it on the tip of the brush, and then I'm going to kind of stick the brush in like I'm going to wedge it into my crease. And just sort of run it back and forth. This in basically using a brush like this in your crease kind of ensures that you're getting that color exactly where you want it. You're placing that color directly in the crease, and then just using motions like this, you're able to flick it up a little bit and diffuse it outward. Next, I'm going to take my fine crease brush from Essence of Beauty, and I'm going to go for this shade down here at the bottom, which is sort of like a deep brownish taupe right here. And it does have a little shimmer to it, and so I'm just going to get my brush in that and use that to deepen this whole area up, deepen up the outer half of the crease. Kind of do the outer V phase right here. So as you can see, I'm just concentrating that color toward the outer third of my crease and just kind of swirling it, building the color as high as you want to. Then I'm going to take my fluffy rounded crease brush from Sephora, and you'll notice the burgundy shade there that's second from the top right there. Get a little bit of that on your brush and just dust over the border of that purple and the brownish taupe shade there just to warm it up a bit. And then lastly, the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to go for this shade right here. Either of these shades are nice highlights, but this one just keeps a little bit of color up in that area as well, a little more of a goldeny tone. And so I'm just going to go over that whole area right all the way up to my eyebrow, and that's the shadow. Then for liner, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay liquid eye pen, and I'm just going to go from inner to outer corner here on my upper lash line. So this is pretty easy to control. However, if you want as intense of a line as you get with the traditional Revlon liquid liner, you may have to go back over your lines just a little bit. And what I'm going to end up doing is actually thickening this out just a little bit and creating somewhat of a winged effect here, I guess you'd say. Then grab any black eyeliner you have on hand. I'm going to use my Almay eyeliner. I think it's a 16-hour eyeliner it claims to be. And then I'm just going to connect up to the corner there. And we're going to try to make it look sort of seamless as we blend it down onto the lower lash line here. And I'm only going to go about halfway with this. just like that. And then to top that off, we're going to go back to that deepest brownie taupe shade that I was talking about right here in the bottom, and just grab your angled liner brush, and we're going to top off that, oops, just hit myself in the nose. Anyways, we're going to top off that black liner and just continue on in with this powder shade. It'll just make it a little bit softer. Just blend it right in there with your lash line. Then I'm going to curl my lashes with my e.l.f. eyelash curler. Hold it there for about 15 seconds or so. Then I'm going to use a new mascara. It's the L'Oreal Extra Volume Collagen mascara, and I'm really liking this so far. This is what the brush looks like. And just go ahead and put on a coat or two of that, and then I'll join you with the finished look. Alright everyone, here is my finished look. It's very natural, easy to achieve, a great everyday look. But what's nice about these Ultimate Expressions palettes is how much versatility there is to them. You get a lot of variety, not only in terms of the dark shades, but also the light shades. And there are several different palettes to choose from. I used the one today that had sort of the purples and mauve kind of tones to it, but Sandcastle is more with browns, and there's even another one called, I'm not actually sure what it's called, but it's got more blues and some greens and things like that. So if you're looking for variety, this is a nice palette to have, and you will definitely get a lot of good out of it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video, and have a great day.